Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is your mid-November 2022 predictions. It is so lovely to have you here. This is of course Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. And I always say, I really do advise you to check your Sun, Moon and Rising, because this way you get, a clear picture of how your month is going to look like. You get more details by watching the three. But if you don't have time, at least you may at least want to watch your rising, because you'll realize that it is the sign that will resonate with you the most, because it deals with your outside world. Okay, so if you'd like to begin your reading straight away, you'll find that I left a timestamp down in the description box. You can click on it and begin right away. Other than that, I really do believe in shuffling with you guys, because I believe it's a sacred ritual. And since we're preparing for your reading, I'd like to just take a minute and shuffle on camera, include your energy. In my opinion and experience, it really does make a difference. So one last thing before we begin: if you're interested in any of the decks that I use, you guys ask me about them a lot. You'll find that I leave their names down in the description box for you to check them out. I also list them in the order in which they've appeared, making it easy for you guys to... Ooh, I feel this one standing out. Making it easy for you guys to find the deck that you are looking for. All right, so my beautiful Gemini, let's see what's going on for you by mid-November. These two already showed themselves to us, so let's see what's going on here. Ooh, we have January. Something is leading up to January, it seems. And you have mice, discord among friends or family. So we have two messages there. Let's keep that in the middle. And let's take a look at your tarot cards. So, whoa, starting your reading with the sun card, with the star card is pretty significant. The star card has to do with either healing or a hope or a dream coming true. Having it, right off the bat, beginning your reading is really big energy. It's saying something to us here. I see two other cards. You have the Ace of Wands, and now it's starting to make sense, because the Star card with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands is about creation. So this is a beginning of some dream, maybe. A big hope that you have is right about to begin by mid-November. Maybe you're starting something big that you've hoped for, that you'll probably get the results for by January. That could be the case, but we'll find out more as we have the full spread on the table. You have the Tower card. We can already see that maybe you're doing this abruptly. Maybe you just got up and said, you know what, this is a dream and a hope that I have. I want to do this, and you're just, you're on it. You're starting something straight away by mid-November. Okay, you also have the Page of Cups. How about we keep these right there so we have space? You also have the Three of Swords. You have the Knight of Wands, and this is the before tarot. Again, we see the idea of the knight just charging off in the direction that they want to go towards. You have the Five of Wands. We see this is the before tarot, so that's the scene right before the Rider-Waite-Smith. And we see that you're tackling one challenge at a time, one thing at a time. That's very wonderful. You also have anger. Something is going on here as well. Now that's uncanny. All right. You also have the Pathway. Isn't that wonderful? Okay. You have the Venus in Aquarius with Detachment. And we've already got our tea leaves for this reading. Let's take a closer look, Gemini, at what's going on here by mid-November. So I am seeing something here, Gemini. It seems by mid-November, you're going to get some sort of message that may take you off guard in the beginning. I see that initially you're going to feel angry, and you're going to, it seems like you may instantly feel like it's causing a lot of pain. But here's the thing, my dear Gemini. The reason these two messages came together is to talk to you about how you feel in terms of your anger and how you're going to feel about this news. Maybe it's something, to be honest with you, it seems like it's something pitiful with all of these mice here. You know, someone has done something that, something petty, something to get at you or to make you feel a certain way. They want a reaction out of you here, for sure. And so I see your spirit guides telling you that once this happens, my dear Gemini, detach. Do you see that? Because it does seem that overall, in the grand scheme of things, this message or this piece of news is not important to you anymore. Why? Because your spirit guides are saying here that you're starting by mid-November something that you've dreamed and hoped for. And so your clear guidance in today's reading is that once you get this message or news, detach from it. Don't get yourself angry. See, we're seeing breaking pattern here. Do you see it? Break that pattern. Do not give them the reaction that they want, and instead charge forward in the pathway, this amazing new magical pathway that's been built for you. I see your spirit guides telling you to focus on what's important. This is petty, this is silly, and you know, with mice, it kind of reminds me of the mice that live in big fancy hotels or buildings. You know, I kind of feel like overall they might be of annoyance, but they're not the experience, right? They might spoil the experience, but they're not the experience. The experience here is your magical dream coming to life. And they're saying to the way to metaphorically kill this mice, we don't want to kill mice, but you know what I mean, the way to metaphorically freeze their effect is to detach from what they're trying to do and the reaction that they're trying to get from you, and to focus on your blessing, because there's a big blessing happening for you this month, Gemini. You're starting something that you've been hoping and dreaming of. It seems so wonderful, like an amazing experience. Do you see that? An amazing experience. So I see your spirit guides telling you to shift your attention. That's the break, and that's the eye for the attention. Shift your attention on making this work, on building this amazing pathway. Let them go, you know. Let them try to do the silly things that they're doing. At some point, my dear Gemini, these people aren't going to matter anymore. Whoever is trying to bother you here. In fact, I do see that whether this is one person or several, once you give attention to one, you'll see the rest wanting this attention and coming to get it from you, you know? Or if this is one person, once you give attention to one of the things that they've done, they'll feel like it worked, they got you, and then they'll start trying other things. So don't give them that pattern. Don't give them this chance, Gemini, and keep focusing on what you're supposed to do, because you will see, but we're supposed to pick 2 cards. I forgot to pick 2 cards from this deck, but you'll see that you will be living an amazing dream. You're starting something that you've dearly wished for, and it's a path carved specially for you. So you have the 9 of Swords. Do you see that? Cut them off, cut the ties, or it's full of knives and scissors. It's a clear message of cutting your attention from these people and focus on what's important. Because if you don't, with the 9 of Swords, it might get you anxious for no reason. They're not worth all of this attention. And that's why you have detachment again. And here you have the 5 of Pentacles. We see a couple of plates fell off from the hands of, it seems, a housewife, and one of them broke. So we have the 5 of Pentacles here. Speaking about these people, it seems like you have high expectations on yourself. And the reason I say that, we see a 50s housewife, you know, how they depicted them being perfect, you know, how they had to have such high standards of looking their best and making the house meticulous and doing this and doing that. Anyways, we see a housewife here cleaning in her best clothes, it seems, wearing high heels. And really, I feel like your spirit guides are telling you, don't put on yourself such high expectations, because it seems like this is where these people are playing their games on you with. You know, they're trying to hold you accountable with certain things, and you don't need to be all that perfect or to do all of the things that they're expecting from you just to call you off. So manage your expectations here is what I'm seeing, so that you don't get disappointed with the Five of Pentacles, so that you don't feel like you're losing things. You know, this lack feeling sometimes comes from a false alarm that we might feel lack, but it's really not true in our real world. Sometimes the Five of Pentacles reminds us that we are the ones making ourselves feel lack, when it's really absolutely far from the truth. It's falling right under the star, which means that you are a shining bright star, and you should see yourself in the real light and not in the light that others are inflicting on you, or high expectations that really aren't manageable for anyone. It's not true, you know? So yeah, manage your expectations, make them reasonable, and don't let anyone set the standards for you. And if this is about your work as well, manage your expectations. Of course, dream big, but also take your time to create that dream. Don't expect for things to just work out instantaneously, so that you don't enjoy your journey to stardom, your journey to manifesting humongous things. Take it day by day. Enjoy it. You know, here are 4 plates that are absolutely fine. One is broken. Enjoy what you have now, so that you don't break or spoil that experience for yourself. Know that what you have now is amazing, and it's only going to grow from here, my dear Gemini. Yeah, just manage the messages, manage your high expectations, and cut those off, at least mentally. Detach mentally from those who are trying to get a reaction from you, because this is certainly what they're trying to do. And you know, to be honest with you, here with January, I'm seeing freeze, like be frozen. Don't give them any reaction. Be kind of like have a blank face. Do not give them any reaction, and you win, it seems. Yeah, you certainly win. Not that you're looking forward to win, but you do win. And the message is clearly, spiritually, taking us to you focusing on what's important, with you living a wonderful dream this month, my dear Taurus. You know, my friend's phone is with me in the room, and their message sound is kind of like ka-ching. So I feel like there's a message specifically for you, Taurus, that you may be getting ka-ching this month. You may be getting some money this month. That's why you have the Pentacles. So yeah, focus on what's important. You know, I'm really seeing here that it's like having money and not happy because you're worried about other things, and your spirit guides are trying to avoid that to happen from you. They're saying, you know, enjoy this beautiful, I know I said it several times, but it's really what I'm feeling, and I have to make sure I deliver it properly. Make sure you enjoy that amazing new journey that you're about to start in. Perhaps there's money, if not for sure, coming in by that time with this ka-ching. And enjoy that experience. Don't live it while being concerned about people that really don't matter. You know, that quote that said, we spend money to please people. It's money that we don't have to please people that we don't like. You know, that whole, no. I'm seeing your spirit guides telling you to enjoy what you have, enjoy your experience. Last time I'm going to say it, break the pattern with these people. Okay, I know I said it several times, but I had to emphasize the way I was feeling it, making sure I deliver this message properly. Okay, so now let's see, my dear Gemini, what else to expect in mid-November. Woo, wonderful. You have the 9 of Wands. I see someone setting the table here. You have, 4 of Swords, loving your energy, Gemini. Okay, you have the Knight of Swords. You have the Queen of Swords. You see, you keep getting cut some people off. At least don't think about them. Knife with the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Think about it rationally and cut those off that aren't serving you. In fact, I do see that the ones you're gonna cut off to keep the toxicity away, at least mentally, are gonna really admire you for doing that. They're gonna feel you're, I want to say cool. Yeah, that's why you had Frozen, remember, with January. They're really going to feel that you're cool. They're going to feel that you're able to keep your cool. And they're really going to admire and respect you for it, at least internally. Such an interesting message, my dear Gemini. You have the Justice card. And you have the Queen of Cups. Let's pick up your last tarot cards. You have the Eight of Wands. Interesting. And it's kind of like the clouds are forming a salamander. And salamander in tarot is protection. So let's get more information about that. You have the Queen of Wands. The three queens. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Wands. This is significant. And I see this one popping up, so I'm going to take it. So Queen of Wands, you see her just about ready to sit on her throne and take over power, right? This is the before tarot. What else do we have here? We have the King of Cups. The amount of court cards there are in this reading. I see your reading really telling you that you'll be getting a lot of respect this month. Court card, yeah, you have a lot of court cards. If you cut these people off, or there's a lot of respect in different areas. There's a respect because we have the Four of Swords here in an office. So there's a lot of feelings of respect that you're going to be feeling this month, despite of that situation that you may not like. Perhaps even the result of the situation may lead to a lot of respect. I see a lot of people respecting you. I see it in the realm of your work, for sure. A lot of you with all of these kings and queens might be being put in a better position, maybe at work or with regards to the project that you're working on. And yeah, maybe you're taking on a big position. Also, I see you respected by other people such as your maybe employees, your team members, it could be people, maybe your managers as well, and the people who you are working for, the companies that you are working for. Yeah, I see so much respect for you this month, my dear Gemini. So many people are finding you to be so admirable. I see you keeping your cool and balance this month. That's amazing. And the wonderful thing is that I'm seeing a lot of salamander from different decks. You know, we have 4 on the table of the Knight of Wands, and we have 1 cloud of salamander in the 8 of Wands. Salamander, like I said, is a symbol of protection in tarot. And so here I really see that your spirit guides are with you strongly this month. They're protecting you. And so whenever you find that things aren't really going the right way for you, especially that we saw with the Tower card in the first spread that we've done, always remember things are going to clear out just like the clouds, and that you are being absolutely protected by your spirit guides. Whenever you feel this month, my dear Gemini, that you feel you need some sort of protection, because we have the Pentacle here, which is a symbol of protection, at least in Wicca. I see your spirit guides telling you to sit quietly in your altar, perhaps light a candle, and ask them for help. As you finish your prayer and ask for help from God, and also from the help of your spirit guides or from the universe, whatever you believe in, I see the idea of turning off the candle while knowing absolutely well that it's done. Just tell yourself it's done. It's done. You are protected. Okay, so other than that, my dear Gemini, it's a month where you're gonna feel like you're really special. I feel like you're taking on a bigger position for sure than you have before. I see that you kind of feel like you now have a lot of power. And while you could have had some sort of power before, I see your, I don't want to say options. What is it called? Your, more powers, yeah, more things that are added to what you already are allowed to do. Like you now have more power to maybe hire people, more power to give raises, whatever it is. Really, you have more extra options for power this month. So yeah, your power is overall raising, and you have a lot of people admiring your position, admiring, you know, the sort of, I gotta say it one more time, the power that you have. And you're really feeling it this month with the Four of Swords. I see that you're happy with the Queen of Cups, with the with the new raise, or with the new upgrades, let's call them upgrades, that you have. And they're making you feel relaxed, they're making you feel happy. You're living your life in a way that you're enjoying. Yeah, you're really enjoying it. You're feeling more relaxed, you're happy with the new options. Maybe you get to have other people help you out with your tasks, so everything it feels more at peace with regards to your work. You're doing things more calmly and more peacefully now. Yeah. And maybe you're teaching new team members some things, and they love what you're doing. As you teach other members, you realize just how much you have grown. I see that also in your reading this month, my dear tarot. My dear Taurus. So overall, in your tarot cards, I really see a humongous upgrade. Let's get more information. Movement. You see the Eight of Wands. Wow. This is significant. We didn't focus enough, obviously, on the Eight of Wands. I'm going to do that. See, that card is really powerful to me, because I feel, even though the card says poverty, I see this figure moving with power out of the card almost. Do you see that? So this person is moving out of poverty with strength. So here, poverty doesn't, of course, necessarily mean poverty, although it could be. But I'm seeing that you're walking out of a difficult situation where in the past you used to work hard to get something moving, but now this month things are moving for you. Maybe there are a lot of hands helping you this month. Maybe there are a lot of opportunities, or maybe you've created some systems. And now, because of the new options that you have, I see that you're walking out of difficulty and things are moving fast. You know, it's like the 80-20 rule, where you're putting 80% of the effort, the Pareto principle, just to get 20% of the results. Whereas when you focus on the right thing, you put in 20% of the effort to only get 80% of the results. So that's the kind of shift in energy that I'm seeing in your month, where now it's the opposite, where you're putting in now a little bit of effort, but you're getting so much results, and I'm so happy for you, Gemini. This is such a wonderful thing to see in your energy. May you always be blessed, Gemini. Let's pick up one card and a tea leaf. Egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Didn't I tell you? So success is happening pretty quickly with a quick movement. We're seeing, I don't want to say inertia. It's not called inertia. It's called momentum. Yes, we're seeing momentum now. And we have Mars in Aquarius with rebellion. I see such strong energy in you. That's another reason I see so much strength in your reading. So not only are others admiring you from afar when it comes to your strength, but also, Taurus, I'm seeing you being very adamant about moving forward and taking charge, because you know the sword is masculine energy. It's moving forward with force. It's taking action, doing what needs to get done, you know? So I see a lot of power in your energy this month, perhaps because you're taking on a new journey. You're very motivated, you're very strong, and it's showing in your aura, in your energy, and you're making leaps forward this month. You're making big amendments, big changes, perhaps even a new pathway altogether. And you are moving forward very quickly with that type of energy that you have by mid-November, my dear Taurus. Such an inspiring reading. I'm rooting for you, my dear Taurus. I wish you all the best of luck. May you always be blessed. Loved your reading. Wishing you all the blessings of success to reach you now and always. And that was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, Taurus. I know this book could help you out in your journey where you're so motivated. This book could really help you out be motivated even on the days where you're not motivated. It's small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate reading it, but you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. You really find that this book holds true to this promise, and if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear Taurus, love you, wishing you the best. Sorry, did I say Taurus? I am sorry, my dear Gemini. That's what I meant in my heart. Love you, wish you the best, and I'll catch you in the next reading.